What's up, guys? Have you seen these videos out there that are doing a perfectly normal exercise and then right at the bottom it says, stop doing the exercise like this? And it's probably an exercise like lateral raises or bicep curls or something that you're doing currently. And you watch that video, you probably leave feeling like you're doing something wrong. Well, there's hundreds of these things out there and I'd like to clear them all up because people are feeling like they just don't know what they're doing anymore. I think they are coming from a good place. I think they're coming from a place of education, but ultimately they are leaving people demoralized. So let's take a look at an example so that you can understand the education behind these videos, but you can kind of leave some of the marketing and clickbait crap alone and you can feel just fine about what you're doing. Let's take a look at a bench press. Now, if you're at home and you only have dumbbells, two of your biggest options are the floor press, which is just dumbbells on the floor, right? Elbows kind of hit the floor and you press up, or maybe you're doing just a general push-up. Now, they might show you in the video the floor press and they say, stop doing this. Instead, do the push-ups. Well, I would generally agree with them. Why? The push-up gives you greater range of motion. On the floor, you're not really getting the stretch in that chest that has really been shown lately to give you better results. If I were to rank these so you can get some numbers that you can understand, I'd say the floor press is a 6 out of 10. I would maybe say the push-up, depending on how strong you are. If you can crank out 50 of these things, then we can make other arguments, but I'd say maybe the push-up is a 7 out of 10. I would argue that push-ups on a yoga block to get even more stretch out of the exercise might be like a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. But ultimately, I'd much rather you be on a bench and have your dumbbells. So I'd give maybe the bench a 9 out of 10. Now, we don't have to discuss what a 10 out of 10 would be, but the point is these videos are gonna show you a normal exercise that you're doing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that exercise. Just like there's nothing wrong with the floor press. It's not ranked as a 0. It's not ranked as, it's not gonna give you any results. It's just, versus the bench, it might be a few points worse, but not that bad. I'd like you to watch these videos, listen to what they're saying, listen to the concepts, because they're generally pretty right. They're teaching you about different equipment that you might be able to use, but you can get the idea of how to make that exercise more efficient. And then I'd like you to just kind of put it in the back of your head and say, hey, if I'm in a situation where I have the equipment, then I'll look into it. But there's nothing wrong with my exercise the way I'm doing it right now. I'm still gonna get awesome results. And if that time comes, then I will look into it. And it'll leave you moving on more stress-free and not worrying about, oh my God, all these people are just arguing about what's best and we're not. It's just saying, hey, this might be a little bit more efficient, but realize that it's not accessible for everyone. Anyways, guys, I hope you can now look at them from just kind of a different viewpoint, grab the information, leave the clickbait marketing junk alone, and you can just enjoy the rest of your workouts. Hope this helps.